Ugh. He's right there. He's right there being a creep. Hello fellow anime geeks and welcome to another anime review on my never-ending quest to try everything. I'm working my way through all of the series that we got in 2021 spring, and as usual I'm organizing my thoughts by answering these 4 questions. Okay, today's anime made me laugh, made me cry, and made me severely uncomfortable. I'm talking Koi to Yobu ni wa Kimochi Warui, or simply Koikimo on Crunchy. The male tags are comedy and romance, and both of those are correct. This is another rom-com, and a really wholesome one at that. In fact, after the hilarity of the first few episodes, this really mellows out and becomes one of those really sweet romantic dramas where each of the characters' little idiosyncrasies becomes fuel for their partner's personal growth and development as a human being. So why was I so uncomfortable? Well, this is another romance between a full-grown working adult and a child. This one was particularly difficult for me, and at first, I almost kind of wish that they had just kept the English title, It's Too Sick to Call This Love. But I have to say, after watching the whole series, this is actually one of the most real and thoughtful romantic anime that I've seen. It's slow, measured, and respectful of the subject matter. There weren't any fan service shots or melodramatic subplots so that we could create this very defenseless, emotionally damaged child that we could then ogle like in Higehiro. The tone is really mature. The washed out colors kind of remind me of Koi Ame or Yesterday Utatte. So I still don't really know how I feel about this show. But one thing is for sure, these two really need to opt for the elevator if they get the chance. As far as plot, I really was impressed by the treatment of this subject matter, and most of that boils down to how our female protagonist is written. Like I said, unlike in Higehiro, this girl is in a good place. She's got a good head on her shoulders, she's got good support systems, trustworthy friends, a good classroom environment, a romantic interest that's her age, and prudent but supportive parents. However, there is something missing for our male protagonist in terms of his familial relationships and the way that he interacts with the world, so the foundation of their relationship is believable and understandable. He holds sincere admiration and open admiration for the actual content of her character. He's still a creep though. But I'm a creep. Now, I'm someone who thinks that it's really rude to call a guy creepy when he's just trying for love, but this guy's methods, just hounding her with calls every day and overt displays of affection without any regard for her social sphere and stalking her through their mutual connections, was really uncomfortable at times, and also, bizarrely, really good source for some unique humor. I mean, hence the title of our show. Like Tonikawa with the constant Tonikaku Kawai. Tonikaku Kawai! All of the Kimochi Warui in the first couple of episodes just made me literally laugh out loud. Kimochi Warui. The opening was catchy. And I really appreciated that, much like in Skip Beat, we hit all of the typical rom-com events like Valentine's Day, Christmas, trips, but we hit them all from a very unexpected angle. And all of the concerns that I had with this very taboo relationship, each one was addressed in turn. So overall, the writing did a really good job of portraying real character growth and addressing the feelings and insecurities that would arise in trying to start a relationship with someone who's in a different stage in their life. And maybe that's why this story made me so uncomfortable. I mean, I've watched and read a lot of romance where the girl is still like school kid age and the man is a full-grown working adult. Gakuen Alice probably being the worst offender in this one. But the characters were written so unrealistically mature, and maybe there was some naivete on my part, but just no Danger Will Robinson flags were raised. Danger! But this writing is just so good at depicting each of their different situations and their feelings of inadequacy. I mean, it's really clear to see, at least in the beginning of the relationship, that they're not on equal footing. And it's not even the age difference itself doesn't really bother me as much as the fact that I believe that every relationship has to be forged between two equal parties. So I'm personally not going to be adding this one to like my rotation of comfort romantic anime. I was able to finish it though, and I do think that it is a good story. So I think whether or not you find this one worthwhile will depend on your comfort zone. And ultimately, isn't that what it's all about? I mean, stories let us mentally and emotionally try out different experiences so that we can test them against our own moral foundation and just try to find out what's praiseworthy. And on that note, I'll catch you in the next video. Kimochi Warui. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no, don't be a creep. No. Oh no.